Why is climate change seen as a political subject when it seems more like a scientific subject? Because politics decide how they are going to handle it. Because one side wants to treat it like it's not a reality. Because the changes required would hurt an industry that spends billions in political lobbying. This is Reddit, and you're going to get mainly answers from Reddit user demographics. So I'll play devil's advocate. Conservative intellectuals cite that the Earth warms and cools naturally without human intervention. They note that the progressives utilize environmental bills to handicap American capitalistic corporations. Many conservatives believe the Green New Deal and other environmental conservation bills are filled with mandates that would aid global wealth and supply chain redistribution. Conservatives typically view the Liberal Party as having a vested interest in sowing seeds of dependency. A common conservative complaint is that liberals create the poverty and sell the solutions. The conservatives also believe in less government control. They believe governments have a track record, since the first republics of 2,000 plus years ago, of trending toward gathering up control of different supply chains, regulating market sectors, creating social security programs and making life unmanageable without dependence on the government. They believe the big enviro bills often have pork fat in them that accomplish redistribution of control and money. We are fairly primitive peoples. Everything is about money, power over others. Money controls what science research gets funded. It controls what the news anchors talk about. The most powerful people do not care about facts, other than the fact that their power is as absolute as they can manage. Carbon credits are a blatant attempt to take money out of the private sector and put it into government. If a politician just said, let's build a lot more nuclear power plants and stop the Earth's population from doubling this century, that wouldn't be politically motivated. But they never say either of those things because it doesn't benefit their party. Everything is political. Lobbyists from Big Oil buy the stance of one side, which muddies the waters enough to fool gullible morons.
Money.
Science is heavily infested with leftist politics though. Sure, not math and hard science specifically so much, but even the way they spin quantum mechanics content as proving there's no objective reality in your typical pop science journalism makes that abundantly clear. Social sciences and biology, particularly regarding trans nonsense, especially more so. Gonna see a lot of right-wing bashing here, but look into why the so-called environmentalists hate nuclear power. Lots of room for politicking there. Because fear-mongering equals money and votes, and actually doing something about the problem does not. There's no dealing with climate change without governments acting, and acting a lot more than they currently are. Well, 'cause we live a capitalist hellscape, and so long as that's the case, there will always be people who would sacrifice the planet and everyone on it for wealth that they could never use in a single lifetime. Corporations profit off of products that destroy the environment. Said corporations bribe politicians in order to derail or delay environmental-based regulations so they can continue to make profits. Any other questions? It's literally that simple. Like every other law or regulation that is or isn't passed despite the overwhelming scientific evidence, the driving motivator is profit margins. The Bible and science have never gotten along, and Republicans are devoted to the Bible, money, even if it's the last gasp of coal, and going against anything Democrats are for, even if it's scientifically correct. As with most questions along these lines, Reagan he politicized, divided, and set most of the modern economic failures up during his terms. Climate change is used as a topic to consolidate control by governments. The left argues that the individual is too dumb, ignorant, uninformed to make the necessary changes, and must be forced through government to comply with climate change policies. And we need to do it now, before it's too late. The right uses it as a topic to point to the left's desire to control your life by telling you what kind of car you can drive, what kind of food you can eat, and what kind of energy sources you can use. They argue instead that the market will eventually produce alternative energy sources and make them available and affordable. They also don't buy into the whole "the world will end by 20XX unless we act immediately" argument.
Money.
Politics is any subject upon which many people disagree.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.